Lighting provided by the Ford pickup across in front of me. Does that mean he's best boy in key grip? I don't know. Okay. In case you haven't heard, darn, I was going to enjoy showing my ugly face for a change. But if you haven't heard, the BBC official account on Twitter about 3 hours ago, while I was slumbering away off in a distant fairyland of sugar plums and. Do they call them sugar plums, or is that politically incorrect? But BBC account announced on Twitter that the new companion for Doctor Who will be announced tonight on Children in Need. So keep your eyes glued for the time and all that. They didn't have a time or anything on the tweet. They didn't even have a link to a post, so I couldn't look it up. So keep your eyes peeled on your BBC Children in Need tonight. I hope they didn't think I was filming them. I was like, let's see, because we got another half hour for the shift begins or more. So yes. Now here's the big questions, though. What will our new companion entail? Will this be man, woman? It doesn't matter really what the background is, not to me at least. But here's the rub. Now they're claiming filming's beginning in December. Yeah, here they are. They're going to be filming, showing the companion. Now it could be just because of the date, the way it fell. They wanted to get it out as a Children in Need promo because, let me see, you've got nothing that's going to be on the air, according to you guys, until November of next year. Also, they are really once again bound and determined we're going to work Saturday. But like I said, I'll keep you informed on that. So we may be out here tomorrow morning discussing the new companion. Unless they run out of parts or something, minor explodes. And, well, hopefully implodes. Because if it implodes, then there'll be no shrapnel. But I don't want anyone to get hurt if a machine goes down or anything like that. No. Wow, I'm shocked nobody's on here this morning. I only got 6 people. Normally we have a few more than that. Especially with there being, an event, such as what's going on tonight. Now, keep in mind, though, we do know, if you follow back on RTD or Shooty Gatwa's Instagram timeline, you're going to pretty much know when the final reading and all that and audition was. Because, remember, they had that photo where they're there with Andy Pryor, and that was kind of a dead giveaway. It's like, Andy Pryor wouldn't be there for a normal script reading. He's the director of casting. So him being there is like, well, I ain't going to come up with an analogy. It'd probably be something dirty. Let's see, it'd be like the mouse showing up to the burlesque show. It just, even when I saw that photo and I was like, Andy Pryor, I started humming that theme, that song. I think it was from like Sesame Street. One of these things just doesn't belong here. I was like, of course, Mark caught it as well, if he's out there. Yeah, I've been re-listening to the R.R. Haywood, The Undead series. I'm on book 20 again already. I'm looking forward to book 22 or part 22 or whatever, because I'm about to go back into part 21 again. I don't know how many times I've re-listened to part 21. All I know is people look at me funny because I just burst out laughing. I'm not kidding. There's just parts of this book that are so hilarious. These books that are so hilarious, it just catches you off guard. So, new companion announced tonight. What are your folks' thoughts on that? What type of companion do you think we'll get? Will they be male, female, or tall, short, fat, thin, I don't really care, I'm not even going to mention, will they be Caucasoid or from some other continent? I don't even care about that, okay? It's like, I'm just interested in, what their backstory is going to be, what their relationship to the doctor is going to be, how they meet up, things like that. And of course, though, I'm in a better mood because even though we are working this Saturday, next weekend is Chicago TARDIS. So I'm kind of revved up about that. And the week after that is Jody in Columbus, unless the weather F's it up. Oh, God. I must have got on a little early this morning. Okay, as I say, yeah. So what are your thoughts, folks? What are your thoughts? Wow, no hellos, no good mornings. Sheesh. I think with the new companion being announced, people will be psyched up. Hyped up. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I'm going to be honest. I have not clue one as to who this is going to be. I don't know who they are, where they are, what they are. I don't know anything about it because, well, as I told you yesterday, getting information out of Bad Wolf is going to be like pulling teeth on a rabid Wolverine. It's going to be trying to give your cat a bath. All right? Zoe wasn't an alien companion. Zoe Harriet? Is that who you're referring to? She was from Wheel in Space, wasn't it? Or do you want a companion like Zoe Harriet? I wouldn't mind. We were, originally, Clara was supposed to be from that era we first met the first Clara in. Well, not the first Clara, but well, the new companion's being announced tonight on Children in Need. So if you didn't catch that bit at the beginning, that's what I'm talking about. BBC Twitter account put this out about 3 hours ago, according to my phone. Yep. And yeah, Clara was supposed to be like that, except she was from the Victorian era. And then they decided on contemporary Clara. Probably just to save time on, well, we don't have to stop and explain everything to the, 18th, 19th, or the 19th century guy. Which really ticked off Neil Gaiman because he had to rewrite all that stuff because he had written Nightmare in Silver based on Victorian Clara, not contemporary Clara. And I don't know why they didn't. I liked the Clara Oswald we met in The Snowman more than I liked the companion that came after. So in case you missed it, you're just tuning in. According to the BBC official Twitter account, the new companion will be announced tonight on BBC Children in Need, so keep your eyes and ears peeled for a time on that. They didn't have a time on the tweet. They didn't have a link on the tweet or anything like that to go look up a time. But I'm assuming it'll be around probably prime time. which for you guys is a different time zone than us, but that's how the world spins, you know. But I don't know. Like I said, I've been contemplating, what will be the backstory? What will this new companion be like? Are they going to, it'd be nice if they had someone, from a different era. I agree with you on that. Pudsey the bear. Yeah, Nyssa was from Traken. Romana, of course, from Gallifrey. I remember someone was going on about Leela being an alien warrior of the Sevatim race, and I was like, she was human. She was descended from human explorers. So even though she was technically from another world, she was, a descendant of the survey team that came to Earth. It came to that world. Of course, there was Chameleon, which was, to me, it's like if they thought K9 was a know-it-all, having a companion who can shapeshift conveniently into anything you need them to be would have just been a major plot killer. And we all know how that story came out, sadly, where sadly the creator of the prop passed away and they had no idea how to operate it. Because he used his own machine code. Something along that line. I'm trying to think back. Remember we had companions from the past. Yeah, we had companions from the future. We had... Unless you go to Big Finish, then you got like Kariz and all that. And Kariz was from the Divergent universe. Sorry, someone was pulling in over there. I was just watching. So I don't know, folks. What do you think? Ponder that today. You will have our answer tonight. I don't know. The problem is children laws. Working with children and all that, that's a whole nother set of regulations. I'm not sure if they'd want to go down that route because you can only do a certain amount of filming and things like that. I think you have a limited amount of time per day or whatnot. They can actually work depending on their age. It's a whole nother ball of wax if I remember correctly. So I'm not sure if they'd go that route or not. Well, folks, I just glanced at the time. I got to get in. So one more time before I go. Yep, thank you. Hey, Aldrich from Alzarius. Yeah, Turlo was from Tryon. Maybe they'll do something like that. Because I just glimpsed the time and I've got to get my butt inside. So take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be kind, be calm, be safe as usual. And hopefully, like I said, word is we'll be out here again tomorrow morning because apparently we're working Saturday unless I get otherwise notified. So take care, everyone. We'll see you all in the future. Have a great Friday.